Hi YouTubers, it's Adrienne again from Late Night Nonsense, and today I'm going to talk about my July favourites. A few of you have been asking about what I've really been enjoying this month and what I've been using, so I've never done one of these videos before, and I will admit I rarely ever watch these videos myself, although because I'm starting to do more videos I am watching loads more videos than I think I've ever watched before, so hopefully this is the start of something new and amazing and start of watching more favourites videos. So I thought I would start off with 8 products that I've really been enjoying this month. Some would say some old, some new, but I think they're just mainly kind of just generic products that I've just really been enjoying. Not necessarily anything to do with July, just ones that I keep reaching for day in and day out. So let's start. So first up, I have a fashion item. The rest are, I guess, beauty items, but this one I couldn't not put in my July favourites purely because ever since I got this, I have been using it day in and day out, so it had to be in my July favourites. Found it in a charity shop, yes, another charity shop. It was only £7 and I had to have it. It is so beautiful. It is such a lovely bag. It's a lovely leather satchel with gold clasps and gold fastenings. It's got that really old leather smell about it, kind of in the most non-derogatory way, kind of old lady smell about it, in a nice way, in a lovely way. But it needs a good clean still, but it's got such lovely patterns and things on the inside, and there's just something about this bag that I fell in love with straight away. I'm not a bag person. If you read my blog, you know I did a post to Money Supermarket about what's in your bag, and it's not something I would usually do because what's in my bag usually translates to what's in my pocket. I carry my phone, my keys, my cards. I carry everything in my pockets because I'm such a tomboy at heart. Even though I'm absolutely obsessed with makeup, I still have those tomboy tendencies that I can't seem to get rid of. As much as I would love a Mulberry Alexa or, you know, anything in between, I'm kind of gently pulling myself into it. Oh, I just realised there's a guy in the bag. He's playing golf. Now, aside from that little weird interlude there when I was actually examining my bag properly for the first time, yeah, so I've been actually using this to carry everything around with me, and it's been really handy if I just pop into Boots or something just to buy, like, you know, just a lip balm, just be able to pop it in my bag rather than having to ask for plastic bags all the time, because obviously once I do that I feel like I'm making a massive impact on the environment and whatever else. But just from a this bag looks pretty point of view, I couldn't leave it behind. £7 for a bag is pretty good going, a leather one at that. So, and everyone in my family has been loving this bag. It's definitely a keeper. And secondly, we have got some from the fashion range that I've got. I think I will start with hair products. Hair products I have been loving this month. Okay, so first up we have the VO5 Plump It Up Amplifying Blow Dry Lotion. And this stuff has been a lifesaver in the heat. And this stuff, as much... I apologise for my cat, he's a mentalist. Yeah, so this spray is just fantastic for my hair. It does wonders. It kind of helps tame the flyaways, and I don't know, I guess I've got really thick and full... I've got pretty good hair, considering, it's always really annoyed me when I was younger being quite thick, but this just adds that kind of, I suppose, texture to my hair that I need when I'm actually doing anything with my hair, and I rarely do things with my hair anyway. But this stuff is just fantastic, and I don't know, it's not that expensive either, so it's just been it's kind of been saving me in this heat really, so keep an eye out for that one. Another hair product that I've been really liking this month has been the John Frieda Full Repair Touch Up Flyaway Tamer. It's a really, really, really nice product. I mean, it's £9.99 full price, and it's not something that I would usually invest in myself, but it's just so unusual. I've never seen anything like this before. It's, well, I suppose I haven't really ever looked before, to be completely honest. It's just got a really nice, again, grown-up smell about it. I don't know, it's kind of like you know, like a grown-up perfumey smell, the kind of smell that you would spritz your mum's perfume when you were kind of 7 years old at her vanity dresser. But this, you can just carry it around in your like handbag, or even in your pocket if you're like me and you carry everything in your pockets. But this for just on-the-go touch-ups, especially, I find that during the day, after my hairspray is kind of worn down from where I've brushed it down, and you know, through the day the humidity starts getting to it and then the frizziness starts building up a bit, this is a lifesaver for those moments. I bought Selfridge's Summer Beauty Box, I think it was called, about a month or so ago. I actually did a review on my blog, so if you want to check that out, it should be last month. It was a fantastic little box that they did. It was £25, and you got lots of little bits, like you got a tangle teaser, it's an aqua tangle teaser actually, which you just obviously brush through your hair when it's wet. There was a BB cream and a nail varnish, and just lots of lovely little bits and pieces to get you summer ready. And it came with a mini version of the Saint-Tropez Instant Glow face lotion, and it's a wash off face lotion, and it comes up really dark when you open, like when you actually, yeah, just getting a little bit out right there, but yeah, you take it out of the tube and it's kind of like, oh, this is gonna make my face look dark, and it's kind of scary, and the first time you use it you just think, yeah, this isn't gonna match my body at all. But I'm the kind of person that will tan really well on my arms, you know, on my chest and all that, and obviously not really my neck, but my face kind of stays quite pale. This stuff's actually really good. I mean, I don't really use many facial tanners anyway, so I don't really have much as a comparison, but just I used maybe a couple of little tiny squirts of this and really massaged it into my face and made sure that I was getting, you know, around the eyebrows but not actually on the eyebrows. And I was really, really impressed by this stuff because I was doing it so quickly as well, because I was so scared that there was going to dry and be in like a nice brown spot somewhere and I'd look really ridiculous for about a week and end up having to kind of scrub my skin off. But it worked really well, and I actually did it for Lovebox. I put a little bit of fake tan on, and then I fake tanned my face as well, and it didn't add like so much of a tan. It was just a nice glow almost, which I suppose is where the instant glow face lotion thing comes from. So moving on, we've got the Bourjois Paris BB Bronzing Cream, and this is an 8-in-1 bronzing BB cream. All my foundations get way too light around this time of year, so the times I actually do tan in the face, I don't want to have to go out and buy a whole new foundation, especially when the kind of foundations I do like to wear are about, not all of them, but you know, some of them are like £30 a pop, and you think there's no way I'm going to go out, and for the 2 weeks of sunshine we see in this country, I'm not going to go out and buy another £30 foundation. So this little thing is actually a lifesaver, and I wasn't sold on it until I actually used some. A little pump of this, just, you know, on the back of your hand with your regular pump of foundation. And you don't even have to mix it in then and there, because I think that just wastes product. But if you just genuinely just apply it over the face and buff it in like you usually would with your buffing brush or your beauty blender, and it just instantly, it doesn't really darken it just, well, I suppose it depends how much you use. It doesn't really darken it, but it just gives it that slight, I suppose, bronzing, I guess. It's literally a bronzer for the foundation, so it just darkens it up ever so slightly. And this has been saving my life really recently, because my skin has gone too dark for all my foundation, so I've been using a pump of this every time I apply foundation, and I haven't really found anything that rivals this for the price. I think, again, this was £9.99, and the tube, or the bottle I guess, is so big it's going to last me for ages. I'll probably end up having to throw it out before next summer, because I won't have used any. I've barely used any of this product at all, but I've really been enjoying it, and I've even recommended it to a few other people since, even though it wasn't something I went in the store to buy. I'm glad I came out with it. Yet another product for the face, but I suppose more for the lips, is, and I'm sure you've heard about a million different bloggers say about this product, but it is of course the Baby Lips lip balms by Maybelline. And I confess, I have had this for a while. I have had this for over a year, and it was funny. I picked up, I was visiting my best friend Megan from Little Miss Average. If you don't know of her, you need to check her blog out. And we were in the drugstore. I was picking up a few bits and pieces. I was picking up some CoverGirl makeup and whatever else I could get my hands on that I didn't think that I could necessarily get my hands on at home. And it was a really hot day, and I didn't have any lip balm on me, and I said to Meg, should we just get a couple of these? I really want to get the peach in this as well, and I think there's a cherry one that I would quite like to try. I think I'm just a sucker for those kind of scents: peach, cherry, grape, any kind of berries or tropical fruit, or you know, whatever. I'm just an absolute sucker for. And of course the packaging is so pretty as well. You can't really beat that really bold flash of typography on a really nice bold colour. So just everything in it screamed, you have to buy this. And I got it, and I think it sat in its package for at least a month. I actually properly tried it out about a month after I got back from America, and I wouldn't say it's a life-changing lip balm, but I found that a lot of lip balms I were using just, they did the job of moisturising for maybe 20 minutes and then everything's gone, all that moisture. My lips felt drier than they were before. When I use this, I'll use it, and yes, I probably have to top up every 4 hours or so, but there's no way a lip balm is going to stay on and hydrate for as long as anyone claims it's going to stay on for, because that's if you wore lip balm and you didn't do anything all day, but you're eating, you're talking, you're kissing, or doing whatever. So this stuff actually lasts a lot longer than people give it credit for, I think. At the end of the day, it's a lip balm. There's nothing massively special about it, but I do find that it keeps my lips hydrated more than most lip balms I've tried. It's just been one of my July favourites because I've been using it more than I've been using anything else. And then we move on to more of a body treatment, I guess. Anyone who reads my blog will know that I am terrible with moisturising. I bought the Origins Gloom Away Grapefruit Body Souffle, and this stuff smells heavenly. It really does. I'm an absolute sucker for those fresh, zingy fragrances, anything citrus, and I'll be running, seriously. That's why I'm upset that I don't have the new ginseng moisturiser just yet, because coffee and berries. But I've had this for a while, and it sits on my vanity dresser, and occasionally I might get it out to do my knees and my elbows and potentially my ankles. It's really one of those products I only reach for when I can be bothered to do it. And this stuff, I don't know, it just leaves my skin fragranced for hours afterwards, and especially if I have a shower just before I go to bed and I put this stuff on, I'm just left smelling it for the longest time afterwards, and it is so nice to kind of drift off to sleep with that heavenly scent. I mean, obviously my pillows are kind of spritzed with lavender and whatever else because I have the most horrendous time sleeping as it is, but this on top of that just creates some kind of godlike fragrance, which I just absolutely love. And I wouldn't say it does anything special, but because I don't moisturize, it's turned into a kind of a heaven sent product for me, really. Zara have some fantastic fragrances at the moment. They have this fragrance right here, which I absolutely love. It's Zara New York 666 Fifth Avenue, and it smells like DKNY's apple, and I had the biggest obsession with that a few years back. for a summer fragrance, smelling of apples is just brilliant, but it doesn't smell overwhelmingly of apples like someone's dunked you in apple juice. It smells like you've been running through an orchard or something else equally as lovely. But this stuff, it's just so lightly fragranced. Oh, it's so lovely. And I find that this smell lasts a long time. And considering I think I paid about £4 for it in the end because it was in the sale, I had to get 2 bottles of this. I've already gone through 1 this month, and I'm on my last bottle now, and I'm getting a bit nervous about what I'm going to try next. That's why I've been loving that this month, because I can't stop putting this stuff on, and I just smell like apples pretty much the entire time. It's worth a look. So thanks for watching my July favourites. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see another favourites video, or if there's anything that you would really like to see, you leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you. If you could like the video in the meantime and also subscribe, that would be really good. I've probably done this the entire wrong way round and I'm pointing at different random places on the screen and you're a bit like, huh? But yeah, if you could do that, I'd be really appreciative, because I've had such good feedback from my first video and I'm really enjoying making these, and I was absolutely dreading doing the first one and I had so much fun, and I really hope that you continue to watch, and I will see you next time. Bye!